Hello, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Tuesday, May 21st, 2024 crosswords, and go for that 1,544-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Tuesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini's always free to play. This one's got circled squares. There's been more themes in the mini lately. Let's see what this one is. Let's do it. Pie, pile, eel. Case. Still I rise. Centile. Age. And urge. Alright. We've got... I should have taken a look at the theme. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. But still up from the very dirt. Still like the dust I rise. Something like that. Oh gosh, I should find the actual poem, right? Let's do Maya Angelou some justice here. Still I rise is what it's called. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. That's what it was. Maya Angelou was also in the puzzle yesterday or 2 days ago. When was it? Anyway, we've got Still I Rise. Nice little theme there. And reasonable sui generis. Reasonable puzzle also. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Tuesday Daily Grid, which is by Zachary David Levy today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Alright, let's see what Zachary David Levy has in store for us. Let's get into it. It's a serve past as aces, airplane's path is an arc, junkyard dog is a cur, Eli Roth is Inglourious Bastards, and Red Scare. Sneak previews and Ballet Dancer's Bend is a plie. Happening, don't know it. Bumbling, inept. Old car make is Edsel, named after Edsel Ford. Lightens up, abbreviation on a lawyer's business card. Is it Esquire? Canonized person is a saint. Array at a farmer's market. Maybe it's Stan's Q&A here. This is AAA, eases up. Iniquitous, sinful. Stick it out. Might be poked. Fun. Okay. Often discarded part of a fruit is the rind. Cheat sheets. Crib. Something. Is debt. Male cat is a tom. Root also known as calabash. Cry of disgust. Ugh and ugh. Okay. Green dip is guac. Purifying filter is HEPA. Outbuilding for many a historic home. Okay, I suppose. Guess so. Promos here. November birthstone, I think it's topaz. Bottle gourd. Endure. These are ladles. O'Doul's is non-alcoholic beer. Gatos per in Peru. W can be a vowel in Welsh. Noggins are knobs. Crib notes. Sergei Rachmaninoff. Ripen and target is past two. This is just age. Kind of motor used in robotics. This is servo. Down to earth. I think it's carriage house going across. Lead into mingle or mezzo. Ticket assignment is a seat and cut quite a figure. Tennis do-overs are let's. This is etch. Something a prenatal ultrasound can determine the sex of the baby. The dual abbreviation is ETA or ETD, and this is Omerta. Counterpart to a landline. Mobile phone. I see, we've got a baby theme. Collect what's been sown is reap. Versace. An enzyme is a catalyst. Blue ribbon is Pabst. A stem is discarded often. Bees produce wax. Make safer in a way. Baby proof. Okay. Keith's Toffee Bar. Alec Ray Baldwin and Carly Rae Jepsen. Intermingle. And Gen Z are interesting. Down to earth is real. Oh, neat. Windbag's output is hot air. He's on fire. That's NBA Jam. Beam is grin. What are the odds? Down in the dumps is just sad. Shelley's ode. Olay. And in quarters is fed. All right. We made it through. We even noticed the theme halfway through. That's pretty good for us. First starts of 17, 27, 38, and 52 across might be baby-proof. Crib, bottle, carriage, and mobile. Mobile. Do you really need to baby-proof a crib, a bottle, a carriage, and the mobile? Don't you need to baby-proof stuff like the edges of your tables and your drawers and your cabinets and stuff? These things are just like designed for babies, you know? And then of course, you know, it's not like the second parts of the themers are really playing any role in the theme here. Notes, gourd, house, and phone. So I like the idea here. I like the crib, notes, bottle, gourd, carriage, house, mobile phone. All being tied together as baby things. But as long as I'm complaining, I wish... I don't think that these are things that are baby-proof. They're certainly not things that you have to baby-proof, I don't think. They're sort of designed. So I guess maybe that's the idea. They're designed to be baby-proof, but somehow baby-proofing is like something that you need that's now been made safe for the baby, right? Rather than something that's been designed for the baby. Yeah, I don't know. To me, the revealer doesn't quite hit. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But nice themers anyway. And a pretty reasonable Tuesday puzzle also. Let's take a look through this thing, see what we can learn. Golden rule or slide rule, didn't see that at the time. We have these rhyming clues. Identical clues, really. The nice thing is that they're at symmetric places in the puzzle. So I can kind of accept that. I feel like these kind of clues are most effective when they're sequential. Or I'll accept them if they're symmetric. Or if they like really are a fun connection. Conda. Q&A. I like this Q here. You can poke fun at someone. We've got ugh. Interesting. A lot of S's and guess so. Carriage house. Now what goes on in a carriage house? These days it's like you have like a little place, another place to rent out or something, right? It was originally built to house horse-drawn carriages and their related tack. That makes sense. With staff quarters above. Current usages. Secondary suites, apartments, guest houses, automobile garages, office, workshops, retail shops, etc. Yeah, it's a nice phrase. Genzer, or Gen Zer. Interesting. Kind of like the Z also. They teach Gen Zers on a regular basis. We've got an X also. We've got a Q, a Z, and an X. We've got a J. We've actually got two Zs. Is there a K? Is this a pangram puzzle? Maybe there's no K, but I think pangrams for the sake of pangrams are not worth it. Okay, enzyme and zag, that's nice. Z, and with NBA Jam, also nice. Crossing of Rajas. Let's see if we find a K on the way down on the way across the downs. Lit. It's happening. That'll be a noun. AAA rated bonds. Welsh. Looks like it doesn't have a lot of vowels in it. Some of the words, anyway. Servo, we got that V. Servo crossing Versace. Merta is really a thing that I only know from crosswords, let's say. Okay. I think it's actually a good thing that this is not a pangram. Is it just missing a K? It may just be missing a K. Let me know if it's missing more letters. Or maybe it actually has a K in it, I just didn't see it. That's also possible. But, yeah. Time is going to be pretty normal, I think. Yep. just under average. Okay, 10% faster than my average. It's currently playing about 10% faster than average, so maybe slightly fast, but about right for a Tuesday, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. It's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Oh, I should do this. What am I doing? Thin fabric. Thin pancake. Is it crepe? Crass, maybe? Try out again. Relet. Upper crust is elite. Control V's. Tastes. Praise highly. Exalt. Extol, actually, because it's A list. Set to and steal. Okay. This is just proxy, right? Just proxy. Nice word, proxy. Got an X in it. Crepe is also a fabric, that's right, although I prefer the edible kind. Set to, that feels very British to me. And extol for that X, nice. Move on to Telegraph Codewords, which is unfortunately not free to play. Alright, could play yesterday's also. Over the weekend, if I'm doing the puzzles at 6 Eastern, these puzzles turn over at 7 Eastern, so I could just start doing the puzzles a bit later on weekends, but, you know, basically I do them when I want to. The whole point of this channel, for me, is to just have a little bit of fun, so thanks for watching, by the way. This feels like an E, I don't know. But what is happening here? Is this an O, then? What consonant could it be? I guess it could be like a T or something. Like an R? Or an N? Maybe it's R is better. I'm not so sure about anything I've put in yet, so maybe this is an I. I'm not so sure. Like an A? I have to figure out what this word is. This V is fixed. Maybe this is like an S or something. I think, let's try this. Maybe this is the O then? What's happening here? U? Guess it could be U. This could be Q. T, I guess? Maybe it's a stanza. I here? A sort? Oh, that was the O after all. Is it a water bowl? Two-way? Is it a Yorker? What's a Yorker? Statue book? Who knows? Utility room is what this is. A limeade. Oregano. Epithet. Flaxen. Actin. Interject. Alright, made it through just in average time. But didn't know what a water vole was or a statute book. Statute book. Statute book, I see. Okay, it's like a rule book. Think. Statute book. Water vole. A book in which laws are written. Okay. And a European water vole. Actually, quite adorable. These European water voles. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Alright. Water bowls. You're welcome to my puzzles anytime. Let's try the Codewords regular. See if that's any easier. It's gotta be the E, right? just don't know what the word is yet. Seems like a D. Globed? I'm not that sure. Not that sure. Seems like an A. It's most likely an I guess. This D might be wrong, right? This D could be wrong. What is this word down here? It's not kebab or nabob. I guess it could be sahib. I kind of like alcove here, though. Yeah, I think this is right. Blackjack, probably. This has got to be the O. Carob is what this is. Burrow? I think. Where's our Q? It must be here. This is view something. Desirable? Globes, probably. Voyage. Sigma. Machinery. Rhenium, that's an element. Signal box indexer. This is looks like it's bygone, but it's not. Zygote. Upright and quash. And knife. Alright. Also just about average on that one. The D was wrong, but made it through that one in a reasonably logical way. Let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle. Try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we got today. Carpenter, that's kind of ant. Puppet. Also a band, the Carpenters. Magic, underwear, tool, woo, cape, bay, charm, pawn, mask, instrument, tights, spell, Scott, hex. I mean, I think we're meant to think that these are related. Whether they are or not, I'm not sure. Cape and bay seem related also, but I don't see. Okay, pawn and puppet and tool and instrument can all mean something that's used, right? Or something or someone that's used. Okay, I see tights, mask, cape, underwear, things that a superhero wears or something. And then carpenter, woo, bay, Scott. Ah, okay. Those are directors. Michael Bay, John Carpenter, like the thing, Scott, Ridley Scott, and woo. These must be directors. Give it to me. Yeah, all right. Action movie directors. There we go. What's second hardest? Maybe this. If this is correct, you know, like things that a superhero might wear, then it's got to be blue. Classic superhero wear. All right. Then it's probably pawn, tool, instrument, and puppet. Someone who's being used. And then the obvious one. Here we go. Always a good day when you can figure out all the connections. Who is this action director? Woo, actually. Who is it? Scott Woo? What's his name? John Woo. I've heard of John Woo. Broken Arrow, Face Off, Mission Impossible 2. Yeah, it is John Carpenter also, right? John Carpenter, yeah. Or Action and Science. Wow, he looks different than I thought. The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. I feel like you hear that a lot. A lot is probably putting that too strongly. Yeah, Michael Bay of like Transformers, say, and it's Ridley Scott, right? Of like Aliens. The Martian, that's right, he directed The Martian. Alright, happy to have figured that one out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Wednesday puzzles. See you then.